one of the stories we like to tell on Jeremy, he got involved with the Wright-Patterson Swim Club. And about the time he was 10 or 11, he started that. And he was successful in that it helped him stay focused in his schoolwork. But he wound up getting 5 participation trophies because he succeeded in being at all the practices and all the swim meets every year. And so the reason you got the participation is because you were there. But what he didn't get was the medals for getting A times and B times and AA and all that kind of stuff, because he really wasn't focused on competing. That wasn't his thing. Never really has been. But as he's gotten involved with the martial arts, and we've noticed this over the years, that he's become much more focused, much more centered in what he's doing. We got to watch him particularly as he was working at like LexisNexis. He was reading meters for DP&L. He wasn't as focused as he is today. He really likes doing the martial arts. He likes the philosophy behind it. Being a deacon in the Catholic Church, we've had really good conversations on the spiritual side of things, integrating what he's learned on the martial arts side with the spiritual side. Much more focused, much more centered on what he's doing.
I think when he was 10 or 11, he was a very smart kid, but he spent a lot of time kind of getting into mischief. Not bad mischief, but just mischief, because he'd get bored with the schoolwork and that kind of thing. So he was always just kind of only half-heartedly doing things. And when he was a teenager, he got mono when he was like 16 or 17. He spent a good bit of his junior year sleeping. And we had a tutor come to the house because he really wasn't able to go to school. And she was saying how quickly he learned, especially math. But I think it gave him time to think and reflect and see where his life was going. So when he got to feeling better, he started searching. And he told me that he had gone to many of the martial arts schools here in the area just to check them out. And when he found the philosophy and the style of teaching at things, he decided this is where he wanted to put his heart. And so he started when he was 20, which is a little bit older than some. And we kind of went, yeah, you've tried other things, band, lots of different things, but you're really going to stick with this. And we saw within probably less than 6 months that this was really where he wanted to put his heart. And what I've seen about him in many ways is the air of quiet confidence. Things that used to set him off, he just kind of goes, oh well, you know, it's not worth getting upset over. And I've seen him develop patience, especially with me and technology. I'm not very good at computers, and he's very patient with me. With children, too, and I think he's developing into a very good teacher because he will break things down simpler and simpler till something small enough it can be mastered, and then he starts building it back up again. So we're very proud of him. We think, you know, in this day and age with so many things to choose from out there, when you're smart, there's lots to choose from, that he has found his passion, and this is where he's going to be putting all his effort. And we're very glad that he's doing this. And we hope that, you know, every parent could say that about their kids. They have found what they want to devote their life to. And it's good stuff.
I think it was interesting when he was working for LexisNexis doing the software testing, computer programming and stuff, when they went through a reduction in forces, if you will, downsizing, and he was one of a couple people let go. He was actually very glad because he could now focus on doing the martial arts. It was causing him a little bit of grief and dividing his time between work and being able to teach and to help people as well as himself learn the martial arts philosophies and skill sets. And I would say that he seemed much relieved, and he's been much, much happier doing this, because he really does, I think, a good job of teaching. I've watched him over the years, and he does a very nice job of doing that.
So,
Thank you very much.